Next, we have Consul Chang Wook Kim from Korean Consulate for opening remarks.
Nice to meet you, everybody. It's a great honor to be here where the BC Dumpling Festival is taking place. I'm working at the Korean Consulate General. I'm in charge of cultural affairs. Oh, what a nice day. I'm so happy to be here. I arrived in Vancouver 4 months ago from Russia after serving my posting there. And even before coming here, I heard Canada is a beautiful country with friendly people and beautiful nature. You know, every moment now I am being amazed of how this country is diverse and inclusive. And I think today's organizer, like Gina and Alan, volunteers, they are making this country what it is now. So I thank you again. I hope everybody here enjoyed today's festival. Thank you, nice meeting you.
Now from the federal government, we welcome MP for Port Moody Coquitlam, Bonita Cirillo, and MP for Coquitlam, Ron McKinnon.
I can't compete with this. Bonjour tout le monde, konnichiwa, hasayo, ni hao tout le monde. That's a little mixed up. It's great to be here today at the second annual BC Dumpling Festival, where the whole point here is to tackle hate and prejudice through food. So there is this amazing similarity among cultures that we have dumpling-like things everywhere. So it's actually quite a remarkable achievement to do this. I'd like to thank the BC Asian Arts and Culture Society for putting this on. I'd also like to thank all of the many volunteers who have put this on as well. And I would thank Ed for his acknowledgement, or for his welcome, and I would also acknowledge that we are on the unceded traditional and ancestral territory of the Coquitlam First Nation, the Tsleil-Waututh, the Kitsi, and the Solo First Nations, and who have made this land their home for many millennia. So thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Ron. I'm Bonita Cirillo. I'm the Member of Parliament for Port Moody Coquitlam, and as we're gathered here today on the unceded and traditional territory of the Coquitlam and the shared territory of the Coast Salish people, I see lots of families out. I've got my granddaughter here, Denora. She's just 5 months, but as I looked and watched the entertainment and heard the entertainment today, I felt so blessed and so fortunate to be able to have my granddaughter experience culture so early on. Many of us did not. I know when I was young and growing up, really we didn't have the diversity that we have now. We didn't understand, and we didn't have the opportunity to experience that. So I'm so glad all the families are here today. One thing that dumplings do is they bring you back to your childhood. So I'll be thinking about my childhood today. I'm so grateful to be here. I thank the group. I want to shout out specifically to Al Lau and Gina Chong, who have been so amazing in really making this their vision and making it happen. So I'm going to thank Anne Tang. She might be up soon, but I wanted to thank her. She named my little granddaughter here your little dumpling. So here's my dumpling today. Hope to see you out there. Have a fun day.
Thank you very much, Bonita and Ron. And now from the provincial government, we welcome MLA for Coquitlam Burke Mountain, Finn Donnelly. As well as Minister Coquitlam Marville Selena Robinson, MLA for Port Moody Coquitlam Rick Lumac, MLA for Richmond Centre South Teresa Watt, and Minister for Burnaby Deer Lake and Minister Ann Kang.
All right, hello everyone, how are you doing? All right, excellent. My name is Finn Donnelly. I'm the MLA for Coquitlam Burke Mountain, and I'm the host MLA, and I'm very happy to have this amazing event happening in my riding right here. Second annual BC Dumpling Festival, fantastic. I would also like to acknowledge we're on the traditional unceded territory of the Coquitlam First Nation. Thank you, Ed Hall, for bringing greetings and starting this festival off in a good way. Along with my colleagues here, I bring greetings on behalf of the Premier of the Province of British Columbia, David Eby, and I'd like to read what he has said. Premier David Eby has sent greetings, and I'd like to share this message with you. As Premier of British Columbia, I extend a warm welcome to everyone attending the 2023 BC Dumpling Festival. I'm thrilled to see this celebration of cultural exchange and culinary pleasures return for a second year, promising an even more exciting experience for all dumpling fans. This year's edition of the Korean Pavilion will provide an opportunity to explore a tantalizing array of Korean cuisine, as well as a showcase of traditional arts, crafts, and performances, and we've already just seen that in the opening ceremony here. The special collaboration with Korean community exemplifies the spirit of diversity and inclusivity that our province celebrates. I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the organizers, vendors, and sponsors for making this event possible. Thank you for your contributions to British Columbia's rich multiculturalism and for coordinating an event that has become an annual summer highlight for so many residents across Metro Vancouver. Happy feasting. Signed by the Honorable David Eby, Premier of British Columbia, and I'll give this to Gina right after. And very quickly, I'd like to add my own congratulations to the Asian Arts and Culture Society and its staff and volunteers. How about a big shout out and a round of applause for all the volunteers associated with the festival. This event brings together and celebrates unity and acceptance of each other. Your message of support for multiculturalism and diversity will resonate throughout this park, throughout the Tri-Cities, and throughout the province. So please visit the various tents, enjoy the sights and the sounds and the wonderful tastes of the BC Dumpling Festival. I have to add my favorite dumpling, and that's so hard because there's so many to choose from, but I'm gonna go with the samosa.
Well, and I want to join with Finn, and rather than do another speech, I'm going to tell you that my favorite dumpling is the knish, which is a Jewish style of dumpling, and I just want to say congratulations to Gina. And we need to remember that this festival is about standing up for the things that we celebrate together. Rather than have hate divide us, let's come together. Food is a fabulous way to do that. Every culture has a dumpling, and my favorite dumpling is a Jewish dumpling called the knish.
Hey everybody, I'm Rick Lumac, MLA for Port Moody Coquitlam. Has everyone already had their dumplings today? Raise your hand if you've had a dumpling. Oh, only one person. You got to get out there and get some dumplings. Are the lineups long? Is that what's happening? Because they were long last time. I'm gonna head out and get some dumplings after this. This festival has a special place in my heart. I remember when the organizers came into my office a couple of years ago, it was just an idea, and here we are today. It's everyone coming together, and it's just such a wonderful thing. It also has a special place in my heart because when I was in the legislature, I told my oh, and we have a new MLA on the stage now, Henry, all the way from Richmond. Welcome, Henry. It's just a really quick story. I convinced my fiance to come to the legislature because I told her I was going to do a speech about the Dumpling Festival. And she's like, okay. So she came and she watched, and then I proposed to her that day. So that will always be, this festival will always have a special place in my heart. So I'm so glad to be here today with my fellow MLAs, and I look forward to having some dumplings and sharing in the festivities with you. Thank you. Oh, my favorite dumpling. I'm gonna say my favorite dumpling is a pierogi.
festival is amazing. And just to tag on to Rick's story about dumpling and love, my story of dumpling is when we gathered around the dinner table making dumplings on my grandfather's annual birthday. And so when I think of dumpling, I think of love, I think of family. So I want to share my favorite dumpling. It is a xiaolongbao. It's juicy. Woo! All right! Thanks everyone. My name is Ann Kang, MLA for Burnaby Deer Lake. Have a wonderful day.
Hello, my name is Teresa Ward. I'm all the way from Richmond, but I do understand that this dumpling festival might be moving, extending, not moving. They still will be held in the big city of Coquitlam, right? So hopefully, with a good example set by all the 4 cities in Coquitlam, Richmond City can follow the footsteps. So you are the number 1. We are the number 2, okay? Well, let's have a contest. Why don't we have a contest? I suggest to the organizer. Any one of you who try more than 10 different kinds of dumplings will get a big prize, okay? So who shall participate in this contest? Tell me, raise your hand. Who will participate in taking more than 10 dumplings from different countries and try all the best in the world? I'm just like Anka, Minister Anka. My favorite dumpling is xiaolongbao. Please try that one. On behalf of the BC United Caucus and my leader, Kevin Falcon, I wish you all the best and as the best enjoyment in the rest of the summer. And I also like to give a shout out to Gina Chong. I remember Gina talk about her racism experience during the COVID, and that inspired her to start this annual event. As a Shadow Minister for Multiculturalism, for Anti-Racism Initiative, and for Arts and Culture, her stories really remind all of us to be inclusive, to be welcoming, to participate in a diverse community. And exactly, this dumpling festival is a perfect example. Let's give a shout out to Gina Chong. Thank you, Gina.
Hello, good morning, Coquitlam. My name is Henry Yao, MLA from Richmond South Center. As you know today, joined by my colleague Teresa Watt, my whole family came from Richmond, so I apologize for running a bit late. And that's my daughter back there, I'm sorry. And my favorite dumpling, I hate to say I'm very plain and old traditional. The pork with bok choy dumpling is one of my favorite. And I do want to say, Gina Chan and I already have a conversation how to bring dumpling festivals to Richmond. So yes. No, let's stay from Coquitlam. The second festival in Richmond. Second.
Second.
So we love Coquitlam as much as we love Richmond.